After playing this game for about 20 years, you'd think we've done it all, yeah? I mean, we have done so many runs in this game. What more is there to do besides the many challenges and casual runs that I've done? Well, that's where my comment section came in. In my last video, the Rayman 3 Strafe run, I asked you guys for Rayman 3 challenge ideas. And boy, did you deliver.
I your mom. Waarom ga jij niet? Jij moet erop sturen. Ik kan niet sturen.
Mijn mom, dat is jouw tante.
Weet je. Waarom ga je? Hij gaat niet naar boven.
So what I decided to do is invite my cousin for a Rayman weekend, where we will do most of these runs and even some of my own ideas.
So, Niels, it's time. Our Rayman weekend. Okay, we're gonna have
Let's see.
very much fun, I hope, at least.
That depends on what is coming.
So I was thinking, I am currently kind of stuck on what kind of Rayman challenges we should be doing today. Because we have already done so much. Can you list them? Which challenges have we already done?
Let's see. Pain, more pain, even more. Well, we've done like most amount of points in like a set time, least amount of points. We tried the blind one until it got too frustrating. At like the desert of the Knarren. Of course, regular speed runs, the strafe one. Let's not talk about that one ever again. And what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, maybe nothing about cages or something.
No, I have done runs where I had to touch grass and stuff, and I had to measure some things, which was cool. But that got me thinking: have we done everything? And
No,
we have not
by
done
far nothing. No.
but
So here's how this is gonna work. There is a big red button in front of Nils. He can press the red button twice in the upcoming ideas. If pressed, that idea is neglected immediately and we will not be doing that run. However, he does not know which challenge ideas will come up next, so he has to be careful. Because some challenges were my own ideas, but I don't even want to do them myself.
we're gonna start with some viewer ideas. And
Okay.
this is the segment where I just screenshotted a few comments and people that suggested some Rayman runs to me, and let's see how it went.
Okay.
So the first thing is maybe Rayman 3 without walking. All movements shall be jumping and hovering. Sounds easy at first, but may have some roadblocks as well. And someone else also suggested this. What about Rayman 3, but you can only move by jumping or using the helicopter?
You land on the ground, and then to get forward, you basically have to take another jump. But you can just like steer as well.
You
right?
can never set but a single step.
Okay. Yeah, it's just jump and hover if you want or not.
Yeah. So what I thought,
Yeah.
the pros should be quick and simple.
Yeah.
That run wouldn't take forever. It wouldn't be a speed run, but it wouldn't take forever.
Okay.
The cons are, to what I think, it's not that exciting, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds very basic as well. The only thing now, maybe like roadblocks, maybe there are some skips or stuff which take longer because you need the setup.
The rules are simple. Rayman isn't allowed to take a single step. This presents some problems. What we noticed in the first level is that Nils was quite a bit faster than me. I think he risked the pauses on the ground less than I did, therefore making him faster. And I realized I shouldn't have made as much pauses in between jumps as I have, because I missed Glowbox in the plum juice barrel, making me do another trip.
Ja, moeilijke stukken. Ja, misschien de roestomper weer.
Oh, ik was er al bang voor, maar... Je doet wel echt hele extreme pauzes trouwens.
We were already sharing ideas of parts in the game that should be pretty hard in this run. But what happened next? We'd never thought. And unfortunately, this run won't make it to the third act of the Fairy Council. Because for some reason, the fists of Rayman's curved punches when jumping do not register on this target. The initial target appears, but disappears upon jumping. So this run makes it till this place. Kinda like how we played Rayman when we were so little and didn't know how the strafe mechanics worked. So we played this game over and over again till this point. We felt like we were 10 years old again.
Nee, het kan echt niet. Ik heb het denk ik 1 keer per ongeluk gedaan, maar het is echt gewoon niet mogelijk. Want kijk, die vuist die gaat er wel heen, maar die raakt het ding. Hij registreert de hit niet.
We did continue the run, however, although it has failed. And I have to say that it was slow and nothing special, to be honest. Some mistakes were easily made, like Nils carrying the plum to the stick without thinking. Cool speedrun trick, by the way. If you jump like we have to in this run, and hover behind this door you just broke, Rayman skips the Yahoo! Yay me!
Sure, I guess. Oh yeah, I think a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like basic, I don't think it's horrible. But yeah, nothing special really. That's it.
So it was all good and well until Hoot Stomper outspeeds again. Yeah, here we are again, Hoot Stomper outspeeding. Well, this really sucks because Hoot Stomper is a boss that is not a problem usually until you try him during challenge runs and he becomes a nightmare. One thing that helped very much is that we played on an old speedrun save file, so we had very much starting HP. With the regular HP bar, this would be even more hellish. The problem is just that you can't make it to the first, certainly not the second, certainly not the third, and especially not to the can in the middle. To give you context, we've been playing for 20 years, so I think I can say we mastered this game, but I never even got a hit on him in until he got me to the game over screen. Oh, and I never even got somewhat close to making that hit, by the way. I think there was once or twice where I, with the perfect luck, got 3 buttons pressed, but Hoot Stomper was camping in the middle area, and there was just no way.
Ja, ik ben weer. Dat wordt hem weer niet. Maar welke idioot bedacht ook dat er een cutscene nodig was om te laten zien van haha, je bent geplet. Zo'n tijdverspilling. Laat me gewoon de game spelen. Gewoon zo van, ja, hij heeft me gehit. Je hoeft het er niet in te wrijven.
We tried all different kinds of strategies. Strategies of going to the side, jumping in a straight line, hovering, etc, etc. Especially Nils is really allergic to this fight if we have to do it in yet another stupid way. This run moved from a 6 beforehand to a 1.5 afterwards, according to Nils. He even claimed this to be worse than the strafe run, which actually says a lot coming from him, since he has been hating on that run for months now.
Wacht even. Ja, nee, dat ga ik niet redden. Was weer zo close. Oh, jij gaat heel hard. Ik vind het niet leuk. Ja, maar bij dit is nog erger dan de streefrun.
Rayman 3, but you can't move, only roll.
Wait, that's just like, oh no, wait, it just realized. And I was like, wait, isn't this just a strafe? But it's way worse, I think. Oh no. Oh, it does say it there, it would probably be worse.
So in this run, Rayman has to roll at all times, instead of walking. Yeah, Rayman can jump if necessary, given that this is a platform game, but the core mechanic will be rolling.
Does this like exclude the flick-flack? Because it's not technically a roll.
What do you mean? No, you can. Oh,
because it's technically
if you move backwards.
Yeah, then you don't technically roll. You do like a flick-flack, which is a different gym maneuver.
Now, we are already very scared, since rolling was kind of the main mechanic in the strafe-only run. And to quickly recap, Rayman can move forward at normal speed while rolling. Rolling to the side increases speed for a short duration, which is nice. However, there is a huge drawback. If Rayman tries to roll backwards, he does some form of flick-flack. And that is a huge problem because the flick-flacks are by far Rayman's slowest move he can do. And especially in time sections, that can be really tedious. I failed the witch fight big time, but unfortunately, things don't get much better. What makes the Bog of Murk especially bad is that there are a lot of platforms that end in the swamp. And a lot of times, your roll action is further in distance than the platform is, making you fall off.
De tweede hit is meer damage, maar de derde
doe je?
hit is vaak...
Je bent aan het springen.
Oh ja, okay, you...
Now I want to talk about the Razov fight. So I apply the usual strat. Go right, go back and make him spawn in the foyer again to hit him. But the same problems as the swamp appears, but with a door. Sometimes you just miss the door or stairs and you awkwardly keep rolling in the foyer. It just takes a lot of time. But I entered with about half or 1/3 lives. Things got really tense in the end. I lose so much time. To give you perspective, Nils was almost done with phase 2 by this time. I really had to hide perfectly during the sniping sections, or I could have gone game over. And it was really close. At some point I was one shot, but with a little luck, I made it through.
The pros, I think, maybe discovered new speedrun tricks.
Yeah,
But the cons, cameras will glitch out all the time.
Oh yeah, now it gets close, but no, I don't. Oh no! Then if we're ever gonna reach this part, the chase after the horrible machine in the Hoodlum headquarters will be annoying because that's the camera spin out of control zone basically.
Je hebt deze run, heb jij een 3 gegeven.
Oh, nee, ik kan hem wel iets hoger raten. Het valt wel mee, denk ik. Alleen we hebben niet de...
Hoe ben jij hierin gekomen?
Ik heb hier niet over nagedacht.
Huh?
Wat ben je ook aan het doen met rollen, joh?
But keep in mind, the second phase is way more difficult. Why? Well, think about how the battlefield looks. If you roll, you most likely just fall off. I actually do think that the best strategy is to stand still and do nothing at all. But what also works is strafing to one side and perfectly roll horizontally or vertically. What I would also do is free the teensies here, so they can spawn extra lives. Oh, and don't forget to strafe and throw curved punches. Really important and funny, because your fist really trick shots Razov sometimes.
And the next idea is from Creating Riot.
What is this?
Run,
Okay, sorry, just continue. Where did you even get this? You plunder the internet for Rayman gifts.
run idea. Can you beat Rayman 3 with only one hand using a controller and without remapping controls?
Wait, I have to like visualize this. Wait. One moment. What? One hand using a controller? Yeah, remapping control, of course. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, I'm just like figuring out like the most basic
Are
thing.
you doing a DJ?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, no, you have to basically DJ to jump in this game. Because
Yeah, I
how
believe
else? Yeah, you have to like
put your controller down and
then
I think
one
with your
hand
thumb.
here and then with like the ring or the
But-
middle.
Please think of the flying toilet, guys. You're gonna like,
Yeah.
and you have to strafe, and because
Wait.
I think you have to
Yeah. Oh.
grab R2
no.
with your, I think
You have to do like this. You have to do like a circle, but then I miss a finger. I need like this second thumb here. I was like, but no.
Well, pretty funny, right? Beat the game while only using one hand. Okay.
So I was thinking, the
Yeah.
pros could be, should be.
No. It's gonna be no. It's frustrating if you are that. Yeah, no. Okay.
Will be a really unique run.
Okay.
Most definitely.
That's true.
And will be hilarious to see the other person getting wrecked in obscure level.
Our favorite, yeah, of course.
Cons will be frustrating if you are that person. And cons, strafing is going to be horrible.
Strafing is going to be borderline torture for your hand.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel this.
But there aren't so many parts where you have to strafe in this game. There are only a couple.
That's true.
Dit is zo... Dit doet zoveel pijn.
Ja, het doet echt pijn. Oh, oké,
Dit worden... Ah! Wacht, wacht, hoe ga ik terug? Oh, zo, ja.
Shit.
Nee! Shit! Ja, probeer.
Well, actually, this run gave us a new way of playing. But oh man, did this run hurt. Like, literally. Our lower arms literally hurt from the heavy movement we did on the controller. After a while, we did discover a new method. See, the hard thing in this run is using the strafe button, R2. It's really difficult to reach that button and hold it for a second or two while simultaneously pressing other buttons. But we can hold the controller with one hand while still pushing R2 into the cutting board we used. It gave us an extra tool, but it wasn't easy. Although it wasn't as awful as we thought, because while difficult, we were able to do most skips, like this one after the reflex fight, which was pretty cool.
Nou, wat zal ik zijn? Een halve minuut sneller dan jij, denk ik?
Zoiets valt reuze mee.
25 seconden. Ik voel het echt hier vooral. En hier.
Ja? Ja, ik ook. Ik voel het ook echt, vooral echt dit stuk hier zo, ja.
Oh man. Oh. Nou, je had hem een 2,5 gegeven. Wat?
1, verschrikkelijk. Doet zoveel pijn, echt een 1. Nee, echt hoor.
I don't know what for horrible stuff is gonna come up next, but
Speaking of horrible,
oh god. Yeah, glad I saved
do
this.
a run using only your
Yeah, what
index.
is this? No, wait, one more. Okay, I'm glad I saved this thing. Wait, let me think about this. That's just it.
It doesn't specify that it has to be one hand.
Okay, yeah.
Because you do have two index fingers.
Yeah, but
because,
it does say index finger, so it
Can
implies one.
Yeah, but can we... I mean, we know that the run is not possible using only one finger.
Exactly.
So,
But yeah.
I think in the strafing parts, etc., using your second index finger for this.
Okay, and then yeah, but then how how are you going to? How are you going to do like this attack and this attack?
Oh,
Like,
but that could be interesting because then you have to put the controller down. Then you have to walk up to, let's say, a cliff. And then you have to press X to jump. And then quickly move the joystick forward with one hand.
yeah, wait a minute. Let me think. Does this make? Let's see. Does this make like some skips like stupid difficult where you have to jump and then press X and then forward? That means
Shit,
damage.
you
boost
cannot
are.
use the helicopter then.
Why not?
Because you have to keep pressing X to use the helicopter to glide. But you also have to move forward.
If you have
So
one, yeah.
okay,
yeah.
So I was thinking, really unique.
Will be.
This
yeah.
would be a really unique run. Cons, I think it will be incredibly frustrating. And how do parts work where you have to press multiple buttons, which we just discussed?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just it feels really annoying to me. So, yeah, I think I made up my mind.
Oh,
We're not gonna do this one. No.
All
The
right.
hand thing, I was kind of curious, but this one, nah, I don't really like. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a mistake, but it's like if I do the hand grab thing, it's enough torture as it is, and this is only gonna be worse. Okay.
Alright. What about trying to...
These gifts, man, really. Okay.
Pep the Rayman. What about trying to beat the game either without taking damage?
Just like, but does that mean that if you take damage, you have to reset the whole game?
I guess.
But then we're never gonna get past the octopus because that's impossible in the HD version.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Octopus fight is impossible in HD, right? I really do believe that. I've not seen someone do a damageless HD run yet. Maybe it is possible. I just don't know how. But the pros could be fulfilling if it works. You could be like, oh, I completed all these levels while never taking a hit. And hilarious if the other person has to reset.
But then, yeah, then we need to really specify the rules. Are we gonna like reset to
Oh, the rules are simple.
beginning
You
of the
cannot get
chapter?
hit.
You just get
No.
or is it really reset the game, because then it's gonna take forever and we're not gonna get past.
Okay.
It is possible, but I have like in the boss fight with the octopus. I have like sometimes it's like, oh my god, I dodged the laser, I finally did it, but that's only like 1 or maybe 2 at max, and you need to dodge like in total 4 or 5, I think.
Ja, ik ben nu al, ja. Dat is gewoon niet te doen.
And to prove our theory, we decided to speedrun the Land of the Living Dead and try the octopus fight 5 times. We tried going close to him, further away, doing irregular dives, regular dives, swimming behind the octopus's legs, and at one point, I even thought I had found a safe place, but the visual cue of the laser didn't make it there, but still registered it to that place. Niels and I are very confident in saying that no damage cannot be done in HD, unless we've missed some very obscure thing after all these years, but I really can't imagine that to be true.
Helaas. Technisch wel.
Dit is hem niet. Precies zoals we wisten, toch?
Nou, ik ben het verst gekomen met de eerste overleven en dan nog 2 laser dodges en daarna is het gewoon klaar.
Nee.
Het is gewoon niet te doen.
Dat is niet te doen.
Nee, onmogelijk. Jammer dit.
This guy says Rayman 3 minimum combat fatigue uses.
Oh wait, this.
And I was like,
because the power-ups, yeah, but combat fatigues are the power-ups.
oh,
Wait, you didn't know this? Murphy literally. Oh no, wait, not Murphy does it say it, but Rayman says it in like the cutscene with Andre, where Andre gets turned from a hoodlum back into a black lum. It's like combat fatigue.
Combat fatigue!
That's exactly what we need. Those are the power-ups. So I was
damn.
like, wait, it's the same thing.
Oh whoa.
So I totally forgot that these were called combat fatigues. I've always just called them power-ups or cans. So I really didn't know what this guy meant by this. But okay, minimum combat fatigue uses, we did the run. Something went wrong with the face cam, but that should be no problem. We were thinking that this run shouldn't be so different than any other speedrun. There are some scenarios to think of that would be somewhat different, but that doesn't seem so different to dedicate an entire video about that. So we tried a few parts, and I want to look at the Summit Beyond the Clouds for a moment. On the ship, you are able to get through without a power-up by jumping on the side of the boat, strafe, jump, and throw a curved punch onto the cannon on the top side. You will fall into the sea, but this creature just puts you back. If you combine this with never picking up the blue or yellow cans, combat fatigues, you will have skipped too.
I think there are a couple of parts where you can use a damage boost to skip some part where you would otherwise need a can.
Yeah.
So let's think of the in the Land of the Living Dead, the alarm part.
Yeah, of course.
Where we do the damage boost. So if you take out all the enemies, you use the blue can to jump to the balloons. Then on the top side, there's a green one and you can move forward. But I think maybe you only need the green with a damage boost, or maybe you can damage boost onto the platform, not needing both cans.
Oh boy. Yeah, but that's a difficult trick. But then it takes quite a while to get it. But then you technically win if like you take an hour longer than me, but you have one less, then you win basically. So that's also like the trade-offs, the choices you have to make during the run. and maybe like get creative during the run as well. It's like, oh, maybe I should try like this damage boost here or something. Maybe there's some places we haven't even thought of which are not like speedrun material, but do skip the power up.
Most is the same. Example 1. You can't make it through here without red. There is an invisible barrier through the enemy and he can only die while using the red can. Example 2. It's too high and you need yellow. Same problem here. Example 3. You need blue to get on there. You can see me try to do some form of shortcut, but that's actually stupid since that doesn't skip a power-up. This yellow can is easily avoidable, but I usually do that in speedruns already. But here it gets somewhat interesting, because you, of course, need red to break this door open, but this piggy bank spawns an orange can that we just never pick up. And here I discovered a cool new trick. If you jump the correct way from this platform, you can definitely make the jump there, skipping a blue can. Niels was actually surprised and impressed that this actually had worked, but that quickly faded away when we found out that there's absolutely no way of skipping this green one. And yes, we've tried, a lot actually, but no, you can't do it. And that's really too bad since you don't need this can at all. Even when you play normally, you aren't required to use it, but we always just use the damage boost right here, making the green one absolutely obsolete. I also found out that in the Tower of Leptis, you actually only need 3 power-ups to make it to the ending boss fight. Yes, 1 blue can to make this jump with the lockjaw, then 1 red in this stupid hallway that cost us many problems in the strafe only run. And with this yellow power-up, you can actually fly all the way to the end of the level if you activate the infinite power-up glitch in this level. Although cheating, I think that this is mandatory in this level and in this run, because we can only use the absolute minimum. The run was fun, Niels rated it a 5 out of 10 beforehand, but I wouldn't say that it was so different than most runs we do. And speaking of runs that are just like any other speedrun,
So then let's move on to the last viewer idea that I could find.
Okay.
And then we're gonna look at some of my ideas, which you'll definitely like. So, this last idea. I had no idea I was this hungry for more Rayman content. You need to do a run where you never strafe now.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna be detox. This is gonna be great. I love this. You know, I don't need this anymore. Bye. But okay. But how are we gonna get past the Fairy Council then?
Yeah, so I thought could be great in most level, but the run is impossible.
Exactly. This sounds more like an experiment. Is it even possible? I'm like curious to try it now, I guess, because I remember like when I played this game for the first time when I was, I don't know, 10 or something. And then we didn't even know strafing worked. And yeah, guess what? We got stuck at Fairy Council.
I think we grew up with Rayman 3 only doing that first part until the first strafe where you have to do this over and over and over again until we finally learned that there was actually
Exactly. I think I maybe had like, I don't know, one of my parents to do it. I don't No.
Do you think your mother or your father could actually pull this off?
I don't know who it was, but someone was like, yeah, there's this button and then you can do this. And then I was like, oh.
I should make a video where my mom tries.
Oh,
it.
that's a great idea, isn't it?
She is. Alright, so those were all the viewer ideas, and now let's move on to my ideas.
Oh boy.
So, what do you think so far?
There's some really unique perspectives I didn't think of, but it's just, I don't know how people keep digging up from this 20-year-old game. I was thinking, like, didn't we imagine everything that would be possible? But apparently not. It's just, well, crazy how people come up with this stuff. And yeah, I'm curious where we'll go. Let's see if we go in the better parts or the worst parts.
Alright,
Now,
so my first idea
I'm scared.
is
Okay.
only flick-flacks.
Yeah, okay. No. This is a joke. No. I never want to do this. I was like stuck half an hour in the Tower of Leptis. I'm not gonna do this. No, never again. No. I'm gonna leave. Okay.
So I thought, pros, cons, incredibly frustrating, will take very long, boss fights will be near impossible.
No. No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure. I'm just gonna spam this button. Yeah, no, this is. No, I'm not. I don't. Do you remember how long Hoot Stomper took me compared to you? You were like half an hour in the lead or something.
Alright, so, best Woman RNG.
Wait, is the entire run gonna depend on?
No, this isn't a run.
Oh,
this
just
is
a part.
we just play this part.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the most or least women wins. Best of 10.
Yes.
So we have to reload 10 times. We have to play this part 10 times, and whoever gets the the most or least women wins. We can determine.
So to quickly recap, what do we mean by this? So in the Hoodlum headquarters there is this place where you walk a boulder through a shooting area and a Hoodlum decides to commit some form of harakiri. After this, to open the door you have to shoot targets. Shooting the Rayman and Globox targets is good, but shooting the women is bad. Now to our knowledge, which target appears when is nothing more than RNG. But we, and by we I mean I, love RNG based games. Heck, Niels and I played an over-the-top game of Battleship with so many extra luck-dependent rules last year that the game took 6 hours and 53 minutes. Anyway, in speedruns you don't want to get women, since each woman is about a 2-second time loss. It's not a lot, but if you get unlucky and get, let's say, 12 women, which does happen sometimes, that is about half a minute wasted.
Pros should be fun and funny.
Exactly.
You know how much I like RNG.
Yeah, exactly. Also, exactly.
But the con could be the winner will be arrogantly showing he won, but it's just RNG.
It's also just like a forgettable part, and we just make it like, oh my god, whoa, women. 11 out of 10, best idea. Great, let's do this.
Now we redid this entire level 10 times to count the amount of women that we got to see who has the best luck. In the end it was me, who lost by 14 women I believe. I ended up on 67 after 10 runs. That is quite a lot, definitely some bad luck there. However, by redoing this level 10 times, Niels tried to teach me a speedrun trick that I had never seen before. Use the orange can to kill this guy. That is pretty common because otherwise he's protected by a sorcerer, which adds extra time. After that, you run to this corner, jump and face the missile down until it expires. If timed perfectly, you can jump to reach this platform. This does require a few tries and getting the hang of it. I mean, I'm not at the point yet where I can implement this strategy consistent, but it's nice to know that it's there.
It just came to me, you know?
It just came
I'd
to
be
me.
scared.
Missile command blind run. We work together to get the rocket to the target while the person playing can't see the screen.
Yes.
Well, you cannot use this anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just do this, yeah.
This is absolutely not possible.
This is not possible.
No.
Just...
Think about the moving things that,
Yeah.
with all the holes in it, they constantly move around.
Yeah,
you cannot plan
you
for
can't
that.
correct, and then you get motion sickness.
Think back to our blind run. Do you know how much time we spent in the Teensy Highway? And that was with checkpoints. This mini game does not have checkpoints. This is absolutely impossible.
That's
but
true.
I thought,
Yeah, exactly.
pros.
Not at all. Of course. This is
Whatever. Cons will be absolutely horrible. Will take ages. We've done a blind run before, and much RNG because of moving targets.
Now this is something else entirely. See, we have done a blind run before, like I said. We made it all the way to the desert of the Knarren, And one thing that was very prominent in that run were the missile parts. Especially the part in Clearly Forest with the "we gotta get to the doctors." That part was really annoying. We swore we would never do this again. And here we are, doing it again. But this time in a challenge that is in no way, shape or form doable. Like, it isn't even close. The obstacle course is way too hard, and we knew that. So we set an alarm for, I believe, 45 minutes and tried during that time, seeing how far we can make it.
Okay, no, too much to the right. I did this, Niels. I did just this.
You barely touched
I'm
the
really
controller.
sure that on camera you
Yeah, but the
can't even
control-
see
Yeah.
that I moved the thing.
Basically, we're like controlling this with our minds or something. Okay, left, and then a little bit right, and then left, and then up, right. Okay. That was good.
And for the longest time, our first objective was to get to the hallway with the moving walls. In a usual run, you'll get there in about 6 seconds. But if you can survive for 6 seconds with the missile while being blind in this run, that is really good. Now, while seeing, you rarely notice this, but very subtle movement is already very big in this game. And since you can't see how far you've moved to one side, you cannot really predict where you are, how far you've gone into one direction, and how to fix random mistakes. And I hear you think, but your cousin is there, he can guide you, right? Well, not really actually. Because yes, he can see the screen, but correcting in real time is nearly impossible. It might work in the odd situation here or there, but you rarely achieve this. Because when you are blind and thinking in your head, left, wait, right, move slightly up, wait, and then suddenly mid-thought, someone tries to correct you by randomly yelling, right! Then it's almost always too late. Because by the time that they see that things are going wrong, they have to tell me, which takes time, but I also have to implement that in real time, even if I wouldn't be too late already. And even if I were in time, I still wouldn't know how much I have to turn to the right. You really can't do it.
Say it again. And the third left.
Also, what I thought is
Yeah.
just move slightly to the left and slightly to the right and
Yeah.
then move a lot more to the left.
No,
But
no,
that-
no,
Oh,
no,
that's
no.
not okay. Oh.
No, basically the whole pipe is so narrow that you never really do big movements like that.
Okay.
Or we were not at parts where you can really do that. Because just always make no too early.
Oh, yeah,
The
sorry.
movement was good, but it was too early.
Okay, can you predict how long I have to wait after going right to go left?
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, about 4 seconds.
4 seconds? That's way too much. This entire run took 4 seconds.
Wait, yeah, do it again. No, let's see, let's count. Okay, like 21, 22, 23, 24, and then you hit the first fan. You didn't go too much to the right. So around the 24 you have to go left. 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, so that counting helps.
After about 20 minutes, we figured out a strategy. See, when counting like 21, 22, 23, we found a way to time the pattern the same way almost every attempt. At the 24 mark, we were at fan 1. At the 25 mark, I was at fan number 2. This made it a little more easy to navigate through this narrow hallway, but I never made it out of the first hallway. I thought I did, but I couldn't seem to find the footage and I must have misremembered. So then Niels tried, and he did a lot better, given he was able to see the same course for the last 25 minutes, but okay. After getting used to this hellish experience, this happened.
Left, up, right, down, right, 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 right. Oh, more to the right. But this was a new record, so I'd
Really?
say.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd say we end here.
Alright, we end on the high note.
Yeah.
Great.
So
ooh.
I can show you where we made it.
Okay, yeah, one moment. Let's put on the glasses.
You did left,
Yeah.
right,
left, up, right, down, right,
Then
and you
hit
bumped
here.
here.
Okay.
So this is actually a new record.
Oh, nice.
So, balloons without touching the controller.
Huh?
We have to
What?
beat minigame balloons without touching the controller. Yeah, you can use things to manipulate the controller. Like, I don't know, a ruler or something.
What is thi-
Or
what?
a knife, and like put the controller down and use it like this.
Were you high when you designed this? What is
No,
this?
I just thought, yeah, it could be fun.
So,
So I thought,
yes.
the pros, creative and require skill.
Yeah.
The cons,
No, not yeah, no.
I don't know
Oh,
what
this
the
is
cons
gonna be
are.
the one with the probably horribly frustrating. You're probably gonna fall in the first part 20 times or something. But you have like chopsticks here. I don't know what.
Oh, shit, I forgot. Balloons has a time limit.
Yeah. No shit. That's why this is impossible.
Now this run was interesting. What we decided to do is gather some objects in my apartment, put the controller on a cutting plate and take turns to try to get the furthest with our objects. This was so dumb. So with that said, my first attempt was with a mini wrench and a 20 euro note.
De eerste jump.
Nee! Shit.
Rip. De eerste jump. En het is over. Het is over.
Okay, now.
So that was great. Niels' first attempt was with a fork and a knife.
Oh shit!
Nee, ik kan het niet meer. Ik kan er gewoon niet tegelijkertijd kijken en besturen.
Je hebt 2 balloons gehaald.
Yes, het record.
So, second attempt. Our rule is that you have to switch at least one of your items for another one in your next attempt. So time to use a key and the mini wrench.
Oh, één balloon. Eén balloon.
So to speak about strategy, don't use a key. The key just slides off the joystick, but Niels has a better idea. Using the knife, but this time upside down, and a cotton swab.
Nee, ik kan hem los. Nee! Hij glipt er ook vanaf. Oh, nee. Het ging goed. Tot het niet meer goed ging.
The strat in run 3 was to use a pair of sunglasses and the key again, but this time upside down. Elite strats, of course.
Hij glipt eraf.
Ja, dat heb ik dus ook
Ah,
altijd.
shit.
2.
Oh, ik ben er.
Ja, en 2. Het record is tot nu toe 2.
Hij glipte echt af.
So it didn't work exactly, and Niels has a way better strategy. He is using a lighter and some random bookstore gift card, which was still unwrapped.
Oh, je gaat voor de skip. Nee. Oh. Ja,
Ja.
record.
Nee, hij gaat los. Ah, ja, nee. Ik had... Oké.
Wow.
Ja, hij ging los, dus ik zat er met mijn hand zo op. En toen moest ik weer readjusten. Dat is niet te doen.
Oh.
The third balloon is our current record, but in attempt 4, everything changed. I use a toilet roll and a MacBook hub adapter.
Ja, ja. Dan gaan we. Oh.
Yo.
Heb je het gevonden?
Misschien
4.
ja.
Oh. Sick.
Holy shit. Wat is dit?
Is dit ballon 10? 11 volgens mij.
Ik weet niet meer. Ik ben nu tot de rode diamant zelfs.
Oh ja, zo kunnen we het ook wel testen.
Wat is dit voor record?
Oeh.
Nee.
Ja, hou je het nog?
Oh, ik verloor de grip.
Je hebt het wel weer terug, dus... Oké, tweede rode.
Nee!
Tweede rode.
Oh, bij de
diamant.
tweede rode. Oh, dit is de winning strat hoor.
Ja, denk je dat? Denk je dat? Oké, ik heb ook wel een nieuwe.
Wow, that was good. Can Niels keep up? Current strategy, a used Fanta can and the knife. The cool part was that he used the bottom side of the round-shaped can to circle on the joystick.
Oh. Ja, we worden beter.
Nee! Nee, hij glipte weg. Shit.
2 attempts to go. Attempt 5. I am in the lead. Current strategy. A can of salt for the joystick. And a candle for the buttons.
Oeh, dit werkt ook goed.
Oh!
Oeh. Oh, dit werkt best wel goed, ja.
Het zout, het potje verliest grip.
Grip.
Nee. Oh, dat is moeilijk.
Oeh.
Oh, oh!
Hey. Oh, je weet het nog te zeven. Oh, je gaat weer... Nee. Oké.
Er komt allemaal kaarsvet nu op die.
Hey, ben je mij nou aan het saboteren? Voor de volgende run?
Oh,
Oh, je tijd begint
ga het
wel
schip
te raken.
halen.
Ja, het schip ga je halen. Ja, nee, dat red je wel. Tenminste, ja.
holy shit.
Oeh. Oh, nee. Oh, damn, je gaat echt ver hiermee.
Oh!
Oh, en rip. Ja, het is...
Ah, nee.
Oké, net over het
De
schip.
kaars gripte van een kruisje af.
Je hebt nu gewoon... Dat ding zit gewoon... Is
Ingevet.
ingevet, ja.
New record again. Can Nils keep up using a mini knife protector plastic? And a useless live, laugh, love thing?
Oké. Ja, dit is jouw record, of niet?
Ja. Ik ben nog niet verder gekomen dan de rode diamant.
Oh shit. Moet ik nu zweten?
Zweetfit, confirmed. Misschien haal ik de tijd niet.
Shit, jij gaat mijn record breken.
Oh! Hey! Blijf liggen! Ah!
Nee, dat wordt hem niet. Yes, gelijk spel.
Het is gelijk. Ja, ik ben wel iets verder, maar dat telt, ja. Wow, dat die controller trilt is zo irritant. Dat heeft het hele ding verpest.
So the shaking of the controller upon picking up the yellow power-up really did this one in. But I really had to win. So my last attempt, I used the toilet roll again, and I swapped the salt can for a Nerf gun.
Oh shit, de tijd.
Nee, dit red je net, denk ik. Dit red je net. Nou, oeh. Oh, dat was heel close. Oh, je hebt hetzelfde als ik, ja. Nee, helaas. Nog steeds gelijk.
Shit, hoezo is dat zo moeilijk? Het trillen, dan gaat hij zo...
Ja, precies.
So I can't win anymore, only tie. So for this final attempt, Nils uses his trusty live, laugh, love sign and a random mosquito ointment.
Maar het kutte is dat ik nu realiseer ik me ook, ik moet dadelijk gewoon vierkantje gaan gebruiken.
Oh shit. Ja, je bent er. Oh.
Ik moet echt goed gaan kijken ook nu.
Wat goed. Wat goed.
Het werkt! Oh, wacht even. Ja, hier ga ik wel even tijd voor nemen, ook heb ik geen tijd. Nee! Ja, de Azaron weer.
Hey.
Ja.
Gefeliciteerd.
Thanks.
Goed gedaan.
Thanks.
Goed gedaan.
For my next idea, I think this is really fun. And we could try this. I'm curious to hear what you think. 2 hands, 1 controller run. So Niels does the left side while David does the right side, or vice versa. So I thought it could be really fun. Will certainly involve cursing, of course. Yeah. And cons, I really couldn't think about a single con, to be honest. I think this is kind of frustrating at part, but also hilarious. But I also think that this would be, well, kind of unique. Maybe a little gay.
I was.
And just for shits and giggles, we did the entire run. Now, what was interesting was that it really wasn't hard at all, except in some parts where we had different ideas. Teensy highways, for example, were pretty nasty until we figured out that I wasn't needed at the right side of the controller, and Niels could carry this alone, using only the left side of the controller and the automatic jumps that Rayman makes at the end of every platform.
Nu toe valt deze run echt reuze mee.
Huh?
Wat? Wat? Je cheater.
Wat gebeurt hier?
Speedrun tactics.
Wat?
Speedrun tactics. Hij ging er doorheen, maar ik lokte
lokte
wel.
op die en hij linkte
Ja.
naar Vision, dus hij ging er doorheen en dan...
Ik wou al zeggen van... Ik wou al zeggen van... Oh, wat knap dat je niet op een van de twee gelokt bent. Maar je was wel gelokt. Dit gaan we ook echt nooit reageren.
The first difficult part was Razov 2. We kept on falling off the platforms. Another example of our brains working differently, the first tower section in the Land of the Living Dead.
Oh, jij gaat echt voor die cornertjes van de speedrun nu. Too fast, too furious. Ik dacht, ik spring alvast voordat je weer... Oh, nee. Ja.
Oh.
Nee, wat doe jij?
Wat doe jij?
Waarom spin jij? Nee, jij was niet gericht op die dingen. Ik gooi...
Wat is dit?
Waarom is dit moeilijk? Oh, je bent
Je probeert het niet.
Oh ja, sorry, ik was nog gefocust. Oh nee, dit stuk waarin we... Waar ga je heen? Sorry.
So I think it's fun to throw in a few clips of problems that arise when playing with two people at the same time.
Oh, wacht. Wacht, ga eens terug. Ik ben benieuwd eigenlijk wat er gebeurt als je die raket...
Ga eens terug.
Oh,
Jij
sorry.
moet. Jij moet. Sorry, ik moest
Ik heb echt een soort van deze boulder draagstukken zijn denk ik mijn minst favoriete stukken uit het hele spel. En jij gooit ze gewoon kapot.
Ja, maar het is ook gewoon een dood stuk. Dat je gewoon zo rondloopt en dan gewoon niks doet en dan... Ik heb van...
Well, Andre is scary.
Oh, ik kan zeggen... Ja, wat doe jij nou ook? Hallo, ik ben David. Op en neer, op en neer.
Ik vond deze run wel leuk, maar ik ben wel blij als die voorbij is.
Ja, dat denk ik ook.
Ik heb geen zin om
nee,
solo
ik heb het
te
wel
spelen.
leuk. Nee, ik vind het wel leuk eigenlijk. Nee, waarom doe je nou naar voren lopen?
Dat doet de camera, die straat.
Ja, maar waarom doe je... Oh.
Huh?
So pretty fun run, but we were kinda glad that it was over. Our time was 3 hours, 19 minutes and 33 seconds, so about 15 minutes slower than the usual speedruns, but with the necessary bullshit during the run, pretty good.
Second to last is a mirror play. You can only look at the screen in a mirror.
We're just gonna use all the household objects here in the room, okay. So it means the screen is reversed and
Yeah, test to see if
Oh,
muscle
that's
memory is good. Cons unnecessary frustration.
you can basically put that con on everything. Unnecessary frustration. Is it gonna be frustrating? I think so. I think this one, I don't think it's that bad now, but when I play it, it's probably gonna be horrible. Like, why am I doing this?
Oh, dit is echt wel moeilijk hoor. Oh shit.
Dit ziet er echt uit als iemand die 3 jaar is, Rayman.
Hey shit!
Gaat de game over of niet?
Nee.
Oké.
I know how these levels go. I've done these before, possibly hundreds of times. But playing in a mirror is so disorienting. It's really not fun, I should say. Here, take this part for example. As if playing blind rockets wasn't enough, we're back here playing this inverted. It reminded me so much of playing Guitar Hero 3, where in guitar battles your opponent could give you the lefty power-up, which inverted all the controls, and I always got totally disoriented. Well, here, it's no different. I'm just not built for this. But after about 20 minutes of trying, Niels tried this and, well, let's just say that he got the hang of this way faster than I did.
Die ging wel goed. Easy.
Wauw.
Easy.
Nou, ga maar door.
Ik ga wel door, ja. Oh, hier moet ik wel aan wennen, even van hoe die loopt en zo.
Alright, so this was the last Rayman 3 challenge idea. So for the last thing, we're gonna go to the car and we have to watch all 4 Rayman TV series.
I love this one. It's gonna be impossible, but it's gonna be great.
Without cringing or laughing.
I'm already laughing. I really like this, yeah. But then what's the punishment if you cringe or laugh?
Pros could be hilarious.
Could also be a good drinking game as well. You're gonna get wasted.
Cons, we won't achieve anything. It will most likely only feel like wasted time.
Exactly, yeah. Lackmack. No.
What was his name again?
Lackmack.
Lackmack.
The most useless.
Hungry? I think I'm gonna barf. Come on, let's get out of the street. That park over there looks safe. We never should have run away. Oh, at least in the circus we had beds. I miss my bed. I miss my cage.
Oh, doe je goed. De fakkel van de outside.
With every cop in the city on our tail.
Maar ik ga dit niet redden.
There's no reason to worry. It's a big city. We'll blend right in. Besides, we never did anything wrong.
Okay, so some of you may not even know that this is a thing. And rightfully so. Yes, at some point in time, Rayman got a TV series. But that shit is so bad, it got cancelled after 4 episodes. Yes, they didn't even get to make most of the season they had planned. So in this, well, I want to say universe, but I don't even know, and I certainly hope that this is not canon, Razorbeard is captured by this evil circus guy named Rigatoni. Him and some other characters are Rigatoni's puppets to perform on his show. Yes, I hear you think, what? Razorbeard, the ultimate bad guy of Rayman 2 is now this? And unfortunately, yes. I really do not have the faintest of clues as what the developers were thinking, but this is totally a thing. Here, and let me make this even better. The first episode revolves around escaping the circus.
Back, Ray! We better get out of here if we want to stay that way.
Because Rayman is their newfound recruit, and they escape the circus and Rayman teams up with a few of the most boring characters ever. Like Lackmack, who can only say his own name and is like the dumb character. Bettina, who is basically the girl character and adds nothing else. Cookie, who is just like Squidward, only way less funny. And Flips, who is just, you know, kinda there. And get this, they escape the circus, and the great Razorbeard and the evil Rigatoni are never to be seen or heard from again. Literally, they never show up in a single episode ever again.
Oh, zo, jij bent op een date. Date, man?
The car! Hey! Stop! What's happening? Parking. No. Hey, no reason to panic. It's just a car. Not just a car. What do you mean, not just?
Which quotes do you remember from this show?
Slice black.
Slice bread.
This is the best thing you invented since sliced bread.
I don't know if he even says bread. It's just a bread. We're gonna have breakfast tomorrow. Do you have some bread for me?
My friend here can fix your car. We can't let him rot in there. The scrapyard.
So what's the series about then? Well, since they escaped the circus, Rigatoni apparently hired a cop called Grub to hunt Rayman's group down. So episode 2 till 4 revolve around running away from him. At the end of episode 3, the group randomly picks a house to hide in the attic and... Spoiler alert! Who cares? It's Grub's attic. Tension, right? Well, no, because episode 4 is about Grub who has a date and blows it for some reason. I mean, the decisions in this show are just so weird. Like, if you would trade Rayman for some random new characters in this series, it wouldn't change anything. The decision is weird. Did I mention that there is an episode where they venture through a mental hospital? It's just... And the acting... Man, it's just so bad. And Rayman's voice... I'm just gonna stop.
Yes,
So,
10.
that was a car out of 10.
Car out of 10.
So, generally speaking, what do you think of all these ideas?
Oh yeah, this was the last one, of course. Oh yeah. Well, most are really like unique perspectives. Some were a bit like a twist up.
In conclusion, this was a pretty fun experience. Our Rayman weekend turned out to be a great success. It was really fun. We didn't really learn many new things, but we did try different things in this game that we have played till death. I really do recommend some of these challenges. They were really fun.
So some ideas are really funny, but I'm also thinking about I'm gonna spend the next 3 hours in pain.
So these have been, I don't know how many obscure video game runs. So until next time, I'd say, take care.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's torture ourselves some more. Woo!